Hello and welcome to MC in Focus, Montgomery County only student-run news program. Thank you for joining us. I'm Seth Resnick.
And I'm Heather Welliver. The launch of the Silver Line has been pushed back again after the Metropolitan Washington Airport Authority said Monday that the construction company building the rail line has not completed its work. The delay could mean Silver Line service may not start until summer, but it is not adding to the cost of the project. Among the issues are ongoing problems with the automatic train control system, which keeps trains operating at safe distances and speeds. Pat Nowakowski, who runs the rail project for the Airport Authority, says Metro will have to agree the problems can be resolved quickly before it is accepted. Metro will not speculate on when the Silver Line may open, as it has not yet officially received the project. The announcement by Dulles that it had finished work on the first phase of the project raised hopes that Metro could take control this month, but it now appears that the transition will not happen until after February.
Montgomery County is installing new parking meters that accept credit cards. These new parking meters will now accept all major credit cards, and the transactions are using the highest level of security. Isaiah Leggett says parking meters will expand the payment options for parking at Bethesda's on-street meters. Later this year, in-pavement sensors will be installed so customers can use an app to find unoccupied on-street parking spaces in Bethesda. However, the parking meters will also continue to accept coins or payment by cell phone. The Montgomery County Department of Transportation's Division for Parking says the meters in Silver Spring, Wheaton, and Montgomery Hills District will soon be replaced.
Miss America, Nina Davuluri, visited the Germantown campus of Montgomery College on February 25th to talk about technology, science, and engineering education. About 400 to 500 people attended. She also visited the Rockville campus for an interview and Q&A session. The questions being asked varied from her views on education to her favorite celebrities. Afterward, she headed into the art gallery to give a chance to students to take pictures with her and shake her hand. If you want to view the pictures, they're uploaded on Montgomery College's Flickr page.
For weeks in Montgomery County, there has been a number of 16-year-olds vanishing. The Montgomery County Police Department's Family Crimes Division says Taylor Lynn Howling, who resides on Greenery Lane, had not been in contact with her family since January 20th. However, Taylor Lynn was located February 26th, safe and sound, reunited with her family, according to officials. There seems to be a connection with two other girls who went missing for a few months last year, Diamond Marie Thagard and Ashley Hunter. They were eventually found months after disappearing. If anybody can provide more information regarding this case, please contact the Montgomery County Police Department's Family Crimes Division at 240-773-5400.
Only 2 days to go until the 86th Academy Awards, the Oscars that are taking place in Los Angeles. The red carpet and statues are already in place. The competition for Best Leading Actress is tough this year. 4 of the 5 ladies nominated have already won an Oscar. Cate Blanchett, who's nominated for her role in Blue Jasmine, Sandra Bullock for Gravity, Judi Dench for Philomena, and Meryl Streep for August Osage County. The only nominee who hasn't won an award is Amy Adams, who's nominated for her leading role in American Hustle. American Hustle is also nominated for the big one, Best Picture. Competing against some of the popular films such as 12 Years a Slave, Captain Phillips, Dallas Buyers Club, Her, Philomena, Gravity, Nebraska, and The Wolf of Wall Street. After this student-produced commercial break, we'll be back with more MC in Focus.
The National Zoo is our nation's zoo located in the heart of our nation's capital. With over 2,000 individual animals and 400 different species, open 364 days a year, and more importantly, it's free. The best place to make family memories is at the National Zoo. Visit the National Zoo at nationalzoo.si.edu.
Art is everywhere. when listening to a musician, when bringing joy to people, when you are working, when you're being a superhero, or you'll find it while walking on the street. Help save the arts.
Here is your MC in Focus weather forecast. We're having a very chilly day in Rockville. Today's going to be the coldest day this week. Partly cloudy skies, expect temperatures to reach a high of 29 degrees. Later in the day, temperatures are going to drop to 19 degrees with moderate winds reaching up to 7 miles per hour. The weekend should warm up with high temperatures near 40. Saturday, we're going to see temperatures in the mid-40s with a 20% chance of rain. Make sure to carry your umbrella, folks. Saturday night, we're going to be partly cloudy again, lows in the low 30s with a 10% chance of rain. On Sunday, a high of 42 degrees. At night into Monday, the low's going to be 30 degrees. That's your weather.
Ukraine's ex-president Viktor Yanukovych is on the run. There is much debate regarding his whereabouts. The deputy general prosecutor says Yanukovych has not left the country, while the Russian news agency says he has taken shelter in Moscow. According to the acting prosecutor general, Yanukovych is on the international most wanted list. He is wanted for mass murder connected to last week's run-in between police and protesters in Kiev. Hundreds of people were killed. Americans have an interest in Ukraine's stability because they have been allies to the U.S. from the day they gained independence from the Soviet Union. Its location between Russia and the rest of Europe is also a factor.
The Sochi Olympic Games have now come and gone. The 22nd Winter Games came to a close on Sunday night after 2.5 weeks of intense competition, triumphant victories, and heartbreaking defeats. Looking at the final medal count, the Russians have walked away into the lead with 33 medals. Behind them are Norway with 26 and Canada with 25. Team USA placed fourth with 28 medals, though the Americans had more overall medals than Canada and Norway. In the Olympics, it's gold that matters most, and the United States only won 9. But let's not forget some of the best moments of the Games, like Merrill Davis and Charlie White, and the bittersweet silver medal awarded to the U.S. women's hockey team after a heartbreaking overtime loss to Canada for the gold. And with that, we will see you in 2016 for the Summer Games in Rio. Go USA!
At the end of the school semester, Montgomery College will be saying goodbye to the radio station's program director. Professor Leroy Froome is retiring at the end of the spring session. Let's find out more about this great educator.
Since 1984, Professor Leroy Froome has been the linchpin of the Communication Tech Department's radio program.
I've been an MC for 30 years, minus 100 days.
That is the king.
Many students at Montgomery College don't even know there's a radio program at the Rockville campus, but the moment you meet Professor Froome, it's certainly hard to forget.
Froome definitely gave a baseline that I could take with me no matter where I went.
Professor Froome has been most helpful to me in my transition from food and beverage to radio.
Professor Froome actually gives us first hands-on type of skills that we can take out into the real world.
Have anything that you want to hear, just hit me up, Thomas Plyman.
The curriculum itself prepares you technically.
30 years ago, we were producing commercials. Today, we produce commercials.
He's not only a professor, but he's also an academic advisor, department chair, and an invaluable mentor.
The biggest accomplishments is the establishment of E-Radio WMCR.
Best of luck in all his endeavors, and thanks for all the help.
I just want to say thank you for all the time that you spent with me and all the times that maybe I frustrated you.
Glad that the college has been able to support me in developing this program, and whoever the next person is that comes in, take it, roll with it, make it better.
I love Professor Froome. He's the best.
Don't go too far.
We will definitely miss Professor Froome around the radio station.
Let me ask you, what was the question? We are rolling.
It's been a busy week in sports, and we are here to keep it covered with your sports rundown. Here's the man, Carlos Mesa.
Thank you, Seth. Welcome to In Focus Sports. I'm Carlos Mesa. Let's get things started here at home, as Our Lady Raptors of Montgomery College went on to defeat Prince George's Community College 80-74 to win their third consecutive regional championship. The team will be traveling down to Georgia for the National JUCO tournament. Good luck, ladies, and let's go Raptors. Some more college basketball news, as the Maryland Terrapins fall short in a close one to number 4, Syracuse 55-57. The team takes on Clemson this Sunday at 1 p.m. Now on to the professional scene, as the Washington Wizards signed former Kansas Jayhawk star Drew Gooden to a 10-day contract after losing starting power forward Nene for 6 to 8 weeks due to MCL sprain. Ouch. Gooden, the 32-year-old vet, has played 11 seasons but not seen much action at all last year playing for the Milwaukee Bucks. More NBA news, Jason Collins of the Brooklyn Nets became the first openly gay player to play in the NBA. Now let's flip on over to the baseball diamond and MLB spring training, as both our Washington Nationals and Baltimore Orioles open up their first spring training game this afternoon at 1 p.m. As the Nats will play the New York Mets, the O's play the Tampa Bay Rays, but both teams will be out some of their superstar talent due to injury or manager's choice. In some other baseball news, Yankee great shortstop Derek Jeter announced that this will be his final season of baseball. I know, sucks, folks. Moving on to the gridiron, for all you Redskin hopefuls out there are plans to refurbish the old RFK Stadium in Southeast D.C. as 6 D.C. council members unveil plans to create a sports and entertainment complex that will be replacing the new stadium. And also in NFL news, the NFL Combine is going on this week, and some notables are South Carolina's defensive end, Jadeveon Clowney, Alabama safety, Clinton Dix, and the all-great Texas A&M quarterback and Johnny Football, Johnny Manziel. Well, that's all I have for sports here today. I'm Carlos Mesa. Back to you, Heather and Seth.
Thank you, Carlos, for that wonderful sports report. Football season might be over, but the praise continues. Gaithersburg High School will honor the memory of former football coach John Harville this Saturday at 3 p.m. Harville coached the Trojans for 5 decades with 4 undefeated seasons and 2 state titles. Current Gaithersburg coach Craig Kephart gave many compliments to Harville's leadership and impact on the community. His contributions earned him 312 victories before retiring in 2000. These outstanding records made Harville the all-time winning football coach in the state before he passed away, though, at age 88. And that's going to do it for the first edition of the MC in Focus show. I'm Seth Resnick.
I'm Heather Welliver.
And I'm Carlos Mesa.
Have a great weekend and catch us back next Friday. Bye-bye.
See you guys around.
Yeah, the weekend is done. You ready?
The National Zoo is our nation's zoo located in the heart of our nation's capital. With over 2,000 individual animals and 400 different species, open 364 days a year, and more importantly, it's free. The best place to make family memories is at the National Zoo. Visit the National Zoo at